Hey friends! Okay, we have a really fun craft to make today. I'm going to make just a little bit. You can make more if you double the recipe, and I'll explain how to do that because you can use it for Play-Doh if you don't have Play-Doh in the house. We're going to make salt dough. Now, salt dough is really cool because you can make things out of it and it will dry and harden, and then you can paint it and keep it. Okay, so you're going to need a measuring cup. You're going to need some flour. And you're going to need some, where did I put? Oh, I left the salt over there. I'm going to go get it real quick. You're going to need salt. And you're going to mix it all together. And you're going to need something to put it on that it's not going to stick to. And that if it does stick to, you won't be upset. So don't mess up your table. Don't mess up a nice tablecloth. I have, one of these plastic placemats from my kids. That's a good thing to use. Okay, so here we go. What you need to do, you can do 2 cups of flour. I'm going to do 1 cup of flour. So if you do 2 cups of flour, then you're going to use 1 cup of salt and 1 cup of water, okay? If you do 1 cup of flour, you're going to do half a cup of salt and half a cup of water. And if you want to make more, you can triple, quadruple, however much you want. So whatever the flour is, it's half of salt and water, okay? So here is my measuring cup. And I am going to pour in 1 cup of flour. Okay. Okay, we've got 1 cup of flour. We're going to add half a cup of salt. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, half a cup of salt, and then another half a cup of water. Okay, so it should be 2 cups altogether. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to mix it up. Get your hands in there. Get them dirty. Now, if the dough is too wet, add more flour. If the dough is too dry, add more water. Okay, so I'm going to mix it in the cup, and then when it hardens up a little bit, I'm going to put it onto the placemat. Look at this, guys. Okay, let's get it all incorporated. Okay, I think I'm going to add a little more flour. Told you this was a messy one. All right, that's a little bit better. I'm going to get it out on the placemat now so I could really mix it up. if you're making more than me, you probably want to mix it in a bowl and use something other than your hand. But for now, this is okay. So you're going to keep mixing and mixing and adding water or flour, depending on what you need, until you get the consistency of clay. And when you do, you could put a little flour down on the placemat just so it doesn't stick. All right, we're doing pretty good now. Okay. Now, when you have dough, you can mold it into whatever you want. My goal is to make a snail or a ladybug, and I'll show you how to do it. I don't know if my salt dough is going to work because I have run out of flour, and I do not have any more to thicken this up. So that's an issue. But I'm going to show you how to do it anyway, even if I can't do it. Okay, let's get this off of my hands, and then I will show you what to do with some Play-Doh. But you should use the salt dough because that way you can let it harden, and then tomorrow you can paint it whatever color you want. Okay. All right, that's better. Okay. Put some flour down on that. All right, so I have some Play-Doh here that I took out just in case. You'll have more time, though, to play with this and add more flour and add what you need. I just don't want you guys to have to sit and wait for me to get the right consistency. I want to show you what you're going to do with the dough. Okay, so this is the danger of making live videos. I hope everyone's laughing at me because it's pretty funny. Okay, so we're going to ruin this Play-Doh with my messy hands, but that's okay. I have a lot more. Okay, so in order to make the snail, you're going to take some of the Play-Doh and you're going to roll out like a worm, okay? So make a big long worm, and then you're going to roll the worm like that to make the snail's shell. It's a little hard to see. There it goes. Can you see? Okay. So you have the snail's shell, and then you're going to roll out another little worm, but smaller and thicker this time. Okay, and there's our little worm, and lift up its head a little bit. Okay, and you're going to put the shell right on top. Okay, and there's your snail. Okay, and you can wait for him to dry. Sorry about all the mess. That certainly did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, now to make a ladybug, you're going to make a little circle, roll out a circle, and then make it flat. Okay, got it? And you can make it bigger if you want. Then you need 2 wings, but the way we're going to do it is we're going to roll out another circle. We're going to make it flat, and then you're going to use something to cut it almost in half. but not all the way. Leave the top attached, okay? And those are going to be the wings of the ladybug, okay? So there's its body, there's its wings, and you're going to use the little bit left over to make another circle, but a smaller circle. And there's your ladybug's head. Okay? All right. Have fun making that salt dough. I promise if you keep adding flour, it'll work. Have fun. Get messy. Love you guys.